What's up, everybody? Joe White here. Going through Wyoming today. I got about 30 minutes. So see if we can get this done in 30 minutes here. This is my Bash in Berlin, WWE Bash in Berlin review results. Oh, man. This was much like I said it was in the prediction video. This was a show that was just there. It's definitely the weakest of the European shows that they've done so far. I still think that um, Clash the Castle was my favorite one out of these European tours that they've done. Let's go through this right here. Um, we started off with Cody Rhodes defeating Kevin Owens by pinfall. In this match right here, guys, I got to tell you, I was so disappointed in this match because I thought it could have been so much more than what it was, and I thought that the finish just so. Let me get this straight. Kevin Owens finally goes to the injured knee, the quote unquote injured knee of Cody Rhodes. And he gives him a little short kick to the knee, and Owens goes down and is thriving in pain. However, however, to end the match, Kevin Owens comes off the top rope with a frog splash. Rhodes puts his knees up. Owens lands right on the knees, including the bad knee of Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes, instead of, does he grab the knee and thrives in pain after, oh, I put my knees up to defend myself, but I really shot myself in the foot. No, he instantly gets back up, sells the knee for like 2 seconds, hits a crossroads, and bam, that's the win. This babyface versus babyface aspect of the whole thing didn't work. I did not really like the whole thing. I didn't like the entire buildup. I hope this is the last we see of it. I knew, or I said Owens wasn't going to turn on him, and he didn't. They even said, hey, he's going to be moving on to Solo Sikoa next. So they went 23 minutes back and forth in just a nothing burger of a match to me. This just, if I had to give it a 3 out of 5 stars, barely 3 out of 5. The work was good. This crowd was annoying as ever, as European crowds are. So I can't really, it's just, they need to turn down the crowd mics on these European shows. You can't hear the announcers half the time. But if you would turn down the crowd mics, we get it. They're loud. They chant their stupid damn nursery rhymes. I don't care about the crowd. Anyway, moving on. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defeat the unholy union of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. I said this was going to happen. 12 minutes was nothing. 2 stars. Let's roll. 2.5 stars. We're rolling on. Match of the night. They went about 19 minutes. CM Punk defeating Drew McIntyre in a strap match, touching all 4 corners. I loved the finish of this match, and I don't know if we're going to get another one. I don't know if we're going to get these guys a Hell in a Cell. I hope we do. But the overall story of the match, the work rate was good. The finish of the match was good with you know, once again, though, the only thing that brung it down for me and maybe gives this 4 stars and not 5 stars is every time WWE does a quote unquote 4 corners match where you got to touch all 4 corners in succession, they can't get these damn lights to work to save their life. They use the same green and red lights that a hockey, the people behind the net at a hockey game would use. It's a flip of a switch, and they can't get these things to light up on command or shut off on command. Um, but I love this match. Overall, 4 stars for me. This match was great. I love the finish. What go to sleep, one turnbuckle, go to sleep, the other turnbuckle, go to sleep, the third turnbuckle, go to sleep, grab his bracelet, hit the fourth turnbuckle. We had blood in this match. It was violent. It was everything they said it was going to be. 4 stars. The only thing that really pulled it off for me, down for me, was the fact that they can't get these damn lights to work ever. Um, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. I refuse to call these guys the Terror Twins. No. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley defeated the Judgment Day, Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. This was okay. You had all the interference like we thought they were, but now feud's over. They got their revenge. I'm curious to see where they go next, if they go anywhere with it, because I don't want to see any of these 4 interacting with each other ever again after this. Liv and Damian got their revenge. Liv Morgan should be defending the title. Maybe that's what's going to end up, there's a rumor that it's going to be Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, Hell in a Cell for the title, and that's how Rhea's going to get it back. That's where they should go from here. Other than that, I never want to see Damian Priest cross paths with these guys ever again, because they killed the whole faction and got the pinfall in one fell swoop. If I had to give it a star rating, solid 3.5 out of 5. This was pretty good. Then 34 minutes they went. About 34 and a half minutes. Gunther defeating Damian Priest by pinfall to retain the title. The only problem I had with this is Orton's trying to play the heel and the crowd won't let him. There was many times during this match where Orton was a straight up heel. He wrecks Gunther for 90% of the match. Gunther can't move his arm for 90% of this match after, constantly bashing him on the announce desk, stacking up the stairs and doing the same thing on the German table, putting him through the German table. Gunther's grabbing his arm, but yet he has enough strength in the arm to put a sleeper hold on. So, and I didn't like the finish. I really did not like the fact that you get your ass kicked for 90% of this match and then bam, a sleeper hold wins it. However, what the redeeming factor was for me was right after the match when they went up there to Big E. Big E kind of put it all in perspective by saying, "Hey, this is a mat work guy," and a lot of people say that champions, here in the WWE World Heavyweight Champions, that just done the mat wrestling stuff doesn't work, but Gunther proved him wrong, and it does work. And that saved the finish a little bit for me, but the constant selling of the arm and Gunther taking the punishment for 98% of this match only to just pop back up with a sleeper hold. That's what really ruined it for me. I'm going to give it 4 stars. They told a hell of a story. Both the guys worked their asses off. I'm not watching the press conference, the post show, as it were. But overall, this pay-per-view was it was there. That Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens match, you could have done this with the last hour of Raw, and it would have been just as exciting, in my opinion. Like I said, I'm curious to see where they all go from here, where Gunther goes from here. I think Gunther's going to go. I have no idea. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Damian Priest versus Gunther. I don't know. It's difficult to say with these guys. But yeah, this pay-per-view was it was just there. The crowd singing their nursery rhymes was annoying as ever. You guys know, if you've ever listened to this channel, I cannot stand these European shows. The fact that they are plugging away doing a WrestleMania there is just meh. I don't like the idea of it. Thank God crowds in the U.S. don't act this stupid and childish. That's all I'll say. And I know people are going to go, no, crowds in the U.S. are just boring. No, crowds in the U.S. are respectful of the art, respectful of the craft. You don't see people in Japan doing this shit to their people. You know, it's only in Europe that they in Australia that they do this shit, and I can't stand it. It's disrespectful. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me. Got this done in 10 minutes. How about that? Remember, guys, if you see a big rig on the road, let us over if we need to get over. Do not tailgate us. Give us plenty of room. Use your turn signals. Go the speed limit. If you can't see our mirrors, we can't see you, and we'll see you down the road.